Hello everybody. So you have successfully built yourself your first survival base which looks like this. We all have done this, so there's nothing to be worried about. Now this one kinda looks trash, but you know what? This is 15 by 16 blocks, 16 front and 15 in back side, and we are going to completely transform this base into a beautiful looking one. As a guy with the build knowledge of Mumbo Jumbo and the stone knowledge of Green, and yes, command book knowledge of Mr. Cat, has joined the game and successfully started building his first house. Nah man, it's my third one. But who asked, right? Everybody say who asked, so let's say who asked, so nobody has. And that's the exact reason why I'm building this one. Because it's exactly supposed to look good in my head, but I don't really am sure anymore. Like, look at this. Mamma mia! Look at the wooden floor. Yeah. This looks pretty good. I'll be honest. Okay, this looks pretty good. We have successfully added the door. After the door, we have to add some roof because this house I didn't add the roof, but for some reason we are going to start with pillars because pillars make everything cooler. Now we are going to use the thick oak logs right over here, and there is a transition time. It was supposed to be smooth, but it was not good. I promise I'm learning editing, how to edit better videos, okay? So we have this basic frame, kinda decent looking box. Yes, kind of decent looking box. Now we have to add a little roof over our head. So let's try two different design I'm trying to go with. Now first I'm going to try with stairs, and then I can try with slabs, and then we will see which one is better. I'm going for dark oak ceiling. Then why I'm using cobble? Because of the border, okay? Cobblestone is going to act as a border block. Okay, this ceiling has a kind of a border like thing, which means that there's an outer line and then there's an inner line. Inside color, I mean. So, this is the outer line part. After that, we have the color on the inside, which is like a different way. Like you all can clearly see, this is the outline part of the wall. If you guys cannot tell, then. And this part is kind of boring, to be honest. The last house I built was more fun, and this roof design looks terrible. I will be honest, this looks extremely bad, so I came up with this one. It's mostly, I don't know if what you guys think about it, but if you look at this looks more of a house roof rather than that one. That one looks like it's just a tent on top of a house. So this is rather better design, which I think is way better than the regular one. So now you have to do is repeat the cycle everywhere, like build one here, and then after this line you have to repeat that part, which is the arch again. Time for another terrible transition in 3 2 1. Let's go. That was bad, right? So now with that being done, now we can add the central part. This is also part of outline, which means it was terrible editing again, but it's also part of outline, which means it is also basic design part. Okay, now we can add the inside of the roof, and we have successfully filled up our roof. Let's see from the inside. Look, it looks pretty decent, and from the outside it still looks pretty decent. It's just missing some windows and all. First, count the blocks where you have to add the area where you can add that thing called as, I forgot the name, attic. Yep, this is the place where you have to add that thing. It's the dark corner of your house where you never go. There are two of these corners. One is called basement and the other one called attic. So this is the attic because in Super Flat World you don't really have enough space to make a basement. So we have successfully completed, and currently the main part looks more like a basement because let's grab some torches and light it up real quick so that mobs cannot spawn here. I'm already telling you all, interior of this place will be done in part 2 because I don't really have that much of time. I had built this in 15 minutes, okay? Oh, not 15, at least 30 minutes, but yeah, 15 minutes of footage, 30 minutes of work. Wow, that's how things work, okay? How things work. Now, this part is the attic, and now we are going to add in some glass. I just wanted to add some glass panes rather than blocks. Panes are painful, but they are beautiful too. So we are going to use glass pane rather than glass block, or you should say regular glass. I was thinking of making an outline, but this looks terrible. We are going to scrap the idea of outline and yeah, make some windows because it's too dark in there. And to be honest, darkness mostly spawn monsters, so we are going to quickly grab some stuff and add a window over here. Leave some spruce trapdoors on the sides. Sorry for my bad pronunciation and accent. I cannot control that thing. Okay. And with these spruce trapdoors, we have continued. And at the other side too. Now the interior looks decent, but for the side walls, one block, two block, one barrel on the bottom, not like this, facing up. Barrel should be facing up because it is also acting as a block. And petrification, barrels are pretty cheap, so you can easily use them. Do the same on the other side, 3 blocks from the outside. Now add a window. That's it. On the other side too, don't forget it. Now, as you all can see, the house on the front looks kind of bland, so we can add some vines. Vines add life to everything because they are living organisms, and vines make stuff look better than it actually is. So let's grab some vines and put them down there. Oh no, not these. These are dead vines, I think. These are glow icons, but I am going to call them dead vines because they are dead. They are not looking happy. So these are dead vines and we are not going to use those. This is the block you wanted to go with. Now the interior will be covered in part 2, which is coming tomorrow. Now with that, I'm a guy with the building skills and Mumbo Jumbo restaurant skills of Queen, me, I'm terrible in both of those. Upload schedule of Kamen because I upload every single day. And lastly, but not least, the command block knowledge of Mysticat because I love command block and I can do anything with those. I'm just taking a quick break from command blocks because of some reasons I just don't feel like I have to do it right now. I think building is also kind of fun, and you can build houses in Minecraft because it is Minecraft.